Welcome, friends. Today, we bring you news that reminds us how quickly life can change and why every moment with our loved ones is precious. Reality star and entrepreneur Masika Kalysha has shared a devastating plea for prayers after learning that her estranged husband, Jamar died early Tuesday morning, October 28, 2025, in a horrific car crash in Houston. Masika's raw, emotional post on X captured the shock of the tragedy. God woke me up at 2 a.m. I couldn't sleep. I didn't know why. Jesus Christ, I just received the worst news of my life. Pray for me and my kids, please. This tragedy leaves a young family reeling. Jamar leaves behind his 3-year-old daughter, Amari, whom he shared with Masika, and his bonus daughter, Kari. Over the next 9 minutes, we are dedicating this time to remembering Jamar, focusing on the confirmed, tragic details of the accident, honoring his incredible love for his children revealed in his final posts, and recognizing the strength Masika will need as she navigates this unimaginable loss with her daughters. Our deepest condolences go out to Masika, Kari, Amari, and the entire Champ family during this incredibly difficult time. The details of the crash, reported by KHOU 11 and the Houston Police Department, are tragic and horrifying. The accident occurred shortly after midnight on Tuesday, October 28th, on I-10 near Washington Avenue in Houston, Texas. A sequence of events. A silver BMW was traveling the wrong way, westbound and eastbound lanes on the Katy Freeway. The BMW slammed head-on into Jamar's vehicle, a Tesla Cybertruck. The impact was so severe that the BMW immediately burst into flames. Jamar's Cybertruck was then propelled into a nearby blue Freightliner semi-truck. Police confirmed that both the driver of the BMW and the 38-year-old driver of the Cybertruck, later identified by family as Jamar, died as a result of the collision. Jamar was taken to a hospital in critical condition but was tragically pronounced dead. The authorities have stated that an autopsy will be performed to determine if impairment played a role in the wrong-way crash. The fact that this senseless accident was caused by a wrong-way driver only compounds the tragedy, leaving a family devastated and 2 lives lost instantly on the highway. In the midst of this sorrow, we are finding solace in Jamar's final social media posts, which serve as a profound testament to his love and dedication as a father. Jamar was an entrepreneur, a digital creator, and a former college football player, but his final public words were entirely focused on his children. The bonus dad promise. Jamar's commitment extended beyond his biological daughter, Amari, to Masika's oldest daughter, Kari, whom Masika shares with Fetty Wap. In one touching post featuring both girls, Jamar wrote, "I don't do for one without doing for the other. Although my stepdaughter has a pops, I still treat them the exact same with unconditional love." This is an extraordinary promise, demonstrating Jamar's commitment to loving both girls equally, ensuring Kari always felt valued as his bonus daughter, a bond Masika herself has spoken publicly about, confirming Kari's deep bond with Jamar. Amari's 3rd birthday. Just recently, on October 7th, Jamar and Masika's daughter, Amari, celebrated her 3rd birthday. The day before, Jamar shared a poignant message that reflects the transformative power of fatherhood. "My baby last day being 2 years old. I thank God for one of the best blessings and decisions of my life. She changed me and made me closer to God Almighty and to trust His word. I thank you, Amari, for being the best thing happened to me. Princess Amari, your smile is worth any fight, any judge, any argument to be your daddy." That quote is a beautiful, raw declaration of a father's love, highlighting how Amari redefined his life and gave him purpose. These messages are an eternal legacy of love that Masika will be able to share with their daughters for years to come. Masika Kalysha has always been a powerful, unfiltered presence in the reality TV world, but her initial reaction to this tragedy was heartbreakingly raw and deeply personal. The pre-dawn intuition. Masika's initial post on X, waking up at 2 a.m. with an inexplicable sense of dread, is an eerie detail that speaks to the deep, spiritual connection she maintained with Jamar despite their separation. This spiritual premonition of tragedy is a crushing layer of grief. "I am in shambles." Following her public plea for prayers, Masika also took to Instagram to ask for privacy and respect for her children. "I am in shambles. Please respect my family and children at this time." She specifically pleaded with bloggers and media outlets to hold back on publishing details of the crash until she had the chance to process the loss and tell her young children. This is a mother's protective instinct kicking in during a moment of profound crisis. The relationship status. The media has confirmed that while Masika and Jamar married in 2021, their relationship had faced challenges. Masika confirmed in late 2023 that they had been separated for much of the year, and reports suggested she was seeking an annulment in early 2024. Despite the marital separation, their bond as co-parents remained strong, as evidenced by Jamar's public love for his daughters. The loss of a co-parent, even an estranged one, is a devastation that changes the lives of everyone involved, especially the children. The core of this tragedy rests on the two young girls who have lost a devoted father figure, Kari Barbie Maxwell and Amari Champ. Amari, 3 years old, Amari, who just turned 3, has lost her biological father. At this age, she's developing her foundational relationships, and the sudden absence of her daddy, who clearly worshipped her, will be a trauma that the family must navigate with care. Jamar's final public words about fighting for Amari are a painful reminder of the presence she has lost. Kari, 9 years old, Masika's oldest daughter, Kari, is 9 and is at an age where she will deeply understand the loss. She had a strong bond with Jamar. Masika once shared that Kari, whose father is Fetty Wap, chose to call Jamar daddy on her own because he loved and cared for her. Losing a father figure who provided such a strong sense of unconditional love is a huge blow to a young girl. Masika's resilience, seen throughout her career, will now be channeled entirely into supporting her daughters. She will have the immense task of grieving herself while simultaneously helping two young girls comprehend the sudden, senseless loss of a man who promised to always set the standard of love for them. While the world knows Jamar Champ best through his connection to Masika, his life was one of ambition and achievement. Entrepreneur and author, Jamar was known as a digital creator and an author of the book, Thoughts of a Made Man. His social media posts often reflected a focus on faith, business, and personal growth. He also worked as a director and CEO of several enterprises. The message: Jamar's life, cut tragically short at 38, leaves behind a powerful message that transcends the drama of his public life: the importance of showing up for your children. His commitment to treating both Kari and Amari with unconditional love is the legacy that will endure. We send our collective strength to Masika as she faces the coming days, weeks, and months. Friends, the loss of Jamar Champ is a harsh reminder of life's fragility, and we continue to send our thoughts and prayers to Masika and her girls. We ask you to honor Jamar's memory by focusing on his final words of love and dedication to his daughters. Now we invite you to join the conversation respectfully. Drop a prayer or word of support for Masika, Kari, and Amari in the comments below. Reflect on Jamar's message. What is the most important standard a father or parent can set for their child? Thank you for watching this tribute with respect and compassion. If you found this coverage to be sensitive and informative, please like this video and subscribe for continued updates. We will continue to pray for peace for this family.